What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel once again, and welcome back to the first episode of what is going to be a very highly anticipated series. Now, you've joined me on a lovely autumn's day. It's the beginning of September, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be restoring my garage. Right guys, as you heard, we are going to be renovating the garage. Now, I've got loads of plans for this, and it's going to be quite a few part series, and we're also going to be doing another few bits and pieces which I'm really looking forward to reveal. In terms of almost like infrastructure for the channel. I think that's the best way to put it. Yeah, I like it, infrastructure. Nice. Anyway, without my further ado, I'm going to flip the camera out and kind of give you a little overview of where the garage is at the moment, because it is a big mess. But prior to doing that, we've had the delivery come this morning, something which I've been looking forward to for the last week or so since I've ordered it. So let's flip the camera around and reveal what's been delivered. If we take a look out on the driveway, the MX-5 sitting all pretty, we've had a big 12-yard skip. Most of the work which we're going to need to get it started is what we need that big skip for. Actually, if I flip the camera back around to me, what I had done the other week is I had my kitchen completely ripped out and refitted, and it looks absolutely pucker. It looks the absolute balls. But that being done, we've now basically had to compromise the garage for the last few weeks whilst we were preparing this. Now, what does this mean? What do we have? I'm going to sit down and get a bit comfortable. Now, we've got loads and loads of rubbish and crap in the garage, so we need to get rid of all that. There's also a mess, a hell of a lot of car parts, hell of a lot of tools, and it's state. So all of that needs to be tidied, cleaned, and all of the parts need to be sold, because there's loads of parts which we don't need. So that needs to be done. Now that's going to raise some funds for the secret project which I've been talking about. I'm really looking forward to revealing this, so I'm not going to give it away in today's video because it's going to be worth it, trust me. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe, because you're going to 120% want to know what this is. Without doubt, guarantee that. Anyhow, what are we going to be doing in the garage? We're going to be setting this up into the all new Petrol Head Podcast studio and garage. Yes, that is right, we're going to have a studio for the podcast where we can film series and videos on the channel. We're also, in fact, going to have an engine building studio to build the engine for the forged MX-5, so loads to look forward to, and we're also going to have a little chilled area. So that's just going to have obviously the fridge, it's got the microwave, it's going to have a sofa, TV, Xbox, bada bing bada boom, the whole lot. It's going to have it. So anything which you could suggest which we could have in this garage to make it the ultimate man cave, let me know in the comment section down below. Without no further ado, I'm going to crack on and get to work, because as you can see, the garage is looking pretty sorry for itself. Right then guys, in terms of just a little bit of an update of exactly where we're at with progress with the garage, which as you can see is strategically placed behind me. What we're going to do, we're going to catch up tomorrow morning, because I've just looked online, like I said, my phone will shut the hell out. I've just considered that we need, I think, 7 packs of the flooring which we're going to be using to floor the garage. Now I'm going to collect that tomorrow, so for the time being we're going to have to leave it be. Anyway, we'll catch up tomorrow morning when we head down to the shops and pick up the flooring. What is going on guys, you join me the following day and we're heading down to Halfords to pick up the new flooring for the garage. So we're going to jump in the trusty Toyota Corolla. And yeah, what we'll do is we'll catch up when we get back to Halfords. I'm literally going to jump in the car, fly down, and we'll catch up in 2 seconds. Right then lads, we've just come out of Halfords. As you can see, I've had my mask on because of all that COVID nonsense, but as you can see, we're loaded up. We've got 3 packs in the back and 4 packs in the boot, so 7 packs of 6 in total. We've got 42 tiles to tile the garage. So that's right boys, when we get back we're going to be tearing everything out the garage, tiling it, doing some work to the walls, and then putting everything back together. We've arrived home and we've got all 7 packs of our flooring from Halfords on the floor behind us by the MX5. What we're going to go ahead and do, now I've checked the weather forecast for the rest of the day because it's 9 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday when you're watching this, and for tomorrow, and it's not meant to rain, so we're going to actually clear out this entire garage into the rear garden. Without no further ado, we're going to whack it on time lapse straight away because I've done too much talking already. We're going to clear out the garage and get ready to do some renovations.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow.
Right guys, we're catching up at the end of day 2, and as you'll be able to see behind me, we're making really good progress with the garage. Let me flip the camera out and give you an overview of where we're at so far. So, if we spin this round, you'll be able to see that we have basically done half the garage. So we've got new flooring all the way down this end and into the entrance, all the way to here. This is just a little cut-off piece. I was thinking of actually just doing the stairs as well, like, why not, it might make it look a little bit nicer. The walls do need to be touched up in places, but I'm actually not going to do that today, I'm going to do it another time. Next step, tomorrow we're going to have to move all this out and floor all this section and then put these bits back in. All of these bits are going to go inside, and in replacement for these are going to go where a sofa went, and the sofa is going to come out and it's going to go in here. I'm not sure exactly where it's going to be located yet, but it's going to go somewhere in here. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll catch up in the morning. What is going on, everyone? You join me the following day and we're actually upstairs in my house, in my office. Now, I'm going to flip the camera around because my office looks quite different to it would ordinarily look like, because we're undergoing some transformation. Now, as you can see, we've got the vast majority, if this were actually want to focus, which it does not want to. There we go, we're finally focused. As you can see, we've got all the bits from my engine, more bits, more, just literally everywhere. But my office is literally this little 4-foot sort of box room, what's bigger than that. But anyway, it's, as you can see, a bit of a state because we're taking everything out. We're going to redo this room at the same time as the garage, organise all the bits for the engine because we've got all that. All this I've showed you. Ahead, more parts. Yeah, literally, the list just goes on and on. Anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to crack on in here because I want to actually do both of these in the same video because this room also is going to be a massive part of the channel moving forward as well. Right guys, we're having a little update in the office, and as you can hear, it's a lot more echoey now because the office is completely empty. We take a 360-degree spin. As you can see, you've got the logo of one of my companies up there, which we are going to cover when we do paint it, but we will be putting logos of all of the companies which I run on the walls as well as another few bits and pieces, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Anyway, if we flip the camera over now, as you can see, the only thing left in the room is this filing cabinet, which is bloody heavy. So I'm going to go ahead and empty this out. I've just got like postage things, shipping, all that sort of thing. Right guys, by way of an update, we have been painting away for the last however long. I haven't got a top on, so excuse me, but I have ruined so many clothes with paint in the past, and we're not doing any more. Anyway, if we look around the room, as you can see, it's like a grey sort of colour. I've done one coat everywhere, but that's definitely not enough. So we're going to run down to Wickes and get another coat of paint. Give it another coat of paint. We have done the ceiling as well with 2 coats of white. And we haven't gone and cut it in properly yet because once it's all back together, we'll just go neaten it up and we're just going to mask it up and just do the nice, neat edges right at the end. Without no further ado, let's re-up on some paint and get another pot. One more pot will do the trick. Literally one more coat will be plenty. This paint is so good. It's deluxe. Easy care, washable and tough one, which would be absolutely perfect for an office. So without no further ado, let's get some more paint and we'll crack on with the office build. Right, day 2 of the office, and you can see the walls are painted. Skirting's just kind of done roughly, but we'll neaten it all up at the end once the carpet's all in. Right guys, I'm not sure exactly where we left off, but we've completely smashed out the office and it's pretty much done. Apart from a few finishing touches, which is going to come at a later date outside of this video. But I'm going to flip the camera around and talk you through it because I'm really, really pleased how this has turned out, it looks a hell of a lot better, and it's a lot more of a workable environment for something which I'm really excited to reveal over the coming months. Anyhow, let's flip the camera and show you around my new office. Right, so we can start at the entrance of the office. As you can see, we've got both of our certificates of incorporation for both of my companies. We've got a whiteboard up here for the date. Now, let's walk in and show you the meat of the office. Now, let's close this. We've just got a bit of storage here, sort of filing cabinets, that sort of thing. What's in there? Just spare folders, packaging stuff, all that sort of thing. Just, yeah, all of that. Now, going around to this side, we've got files up there. Now, this is a desk sort of area, so we've got our scales, printer, laminator. Just got the Mac, got our one screen up here, right there, and another thing here. We've got our office phone, all that sort of thing. So yeah, if we kind of take a look, let's take a look from this corner. It's a lot better. What we're going to do, we're going to put some of the company logos along here and around this sort of area as well, just to kind of brand the office a little bit as well. It needs a couple of finishing touches, but it's pretty much there in terms of being a complete office. Anyway, I'm going to leave the video there. I think this has been quite a long one, so I just wanted to wrap it up. I hope you liked the video. It's quite a different one to the usual style of video which I like to go for. So comment down below if you like this sort of thing, because we can do plenty of other little projects like this, and we can talk business as well if that's something you'd be interested in. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned,